everyone's fine. Everyone's doing fine. Let's bake. I'm gonna make my favorite comfort food. It's a pizza that I make all the time. And then I'm gonna make something else, because, I've got 3/4 cup of water. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave until it's warm, because that's how we roll around here. I don't have a kettle. I don't have kettle money. Call it 45 seconds-ish. Stick your finger in it. It's too hot. Yeah, it's gonna happen. 30 seconds is better. I'm gonna stir it. I'm gonna stir it to get it cool. Well, now that we've ruined it, like most things in the world, if you want to try to like temper it, add a little bit of cold water. Oh, I spilled. Spilled it. Stick your finger in it. Still a little too hot. I'm looking for something that's about 105 degrees. How do I know it's 105 degrees? I don't. Baking's a science until it's not. And then you just do whatever you want. Let's clean up our mess. 3/4 of a cup of tempered water. Do a teaspoon of sugar. 2 teaspoons of yeast. It's about a packet. Yeah. That was a nice moment in my life. I needed to buy my yeast by the jar. 2 and like 1/4, so like 2 and some. Yeah, it's fine. I could measure it in grams, but I'm lazy and I make this pizza all the time, so I don't feel like it. It's very forgiving. Why am I stirring this with a teaspoon? Because I'm sad today. So we're gonna do whatever we want. And you know what? Don't judge us for it. Oh. You can use your baby whisk. Just kind of break it up. That's probably more useful. Alright, do whatever. 256-ish. It's too much. It's too much. You went overboard. You overdid it. You stupid. Find a thing to scoop it with. Use an ice cream scoop. Ice cream scoops aren't just for ice cream. That's fine. It's all fine. Don't put this away. You'll need it later. And a good teaspoon-ish of salt. You want to mix these two together. Nice. Flour and salt, yeast and water. That's all you need to make your day better. Check on your yeast. It's got some foam up at the top. That's what we want. You're going to get out your olive oil that you forgot to get out. This in there. And 2 of these idiots. 2 tablespoons, tubby spubbies. I made myself laugh. Of olive oil. This is fine. Take your Old Faithful and just kind of combine it. Get it into the middle. Get it into a dough form. This is my 1-day dough. I also have a 2-day dough. It's a bit better, deeper flavor, you know. But we do what we can with the time we're given. So shut up. Alright. Once it's a shaggy dough, you can get rid of your olive oil. Move all this. And you can get your flour onto your surface. Flour your hands. And out it gets. It's nice and warm. And then you're just gonna take your frustrations out on it. I don't know if I knead right. I don't really care. The point of kneading is to develop gluten, and as long as you're pushing your dough around like a big bully, that'll happen. I do this one faster, so I just do this, and I will show you my technique. So I push it out, fold it, turn it, and push. Turn it, out, push, out, push. While you're kneading, you can think about things. You can think about, there were some scientists at Harvard that think there's an alien spacecraft flying past the sun because of the way it accelerated. They think that it has some sort of solar sail of non-terrestrial origin. It was published. This is a thing, so that's fun. So, you know, not only is the world going to end from global warming, but the aliens are here, and they're probably smarter than us. You could think about happier things. What's a happier thing? Puppies. You can just make bread dongs all day longs. All day, all dongs. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Okay. Ow, that's a little too sticky. Too sticky. Okay. We're gonna call that done. Because I'm tired. And like I said, this is a very forgiving recipe. It's like the stoner boyfriend of doughs. Like, oh, my recipe said, let me sit for 2 hours, but you feel like going now? Alright, babe. Cool, let me just hit my bong real quick and then we can go. Want to oil your bowl? Who cares? Cover your shit and let it sit. Give it an hour. Meanwhile, we're going to preheat our oven at 350. I'm hot. Take a garlic bulb, knife, all the tops. This one's gone a little green. It's fine. Gotta use it anyway, right? What else are you gonna do with it, dummy? Trypophobia. Anyway, you make a little foil bowl, and you just dump some olive oil in there. I don't know, fill it up. Where's my baby cookie sheet? Just do that. Put it in the oven. Now your glasses are foggy. The sauce is super simple. Tomatoes. Just a 12-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Yeah. Dump. Cheat garlic. It's fine. Who cares? Put some in. Medium-high heat. Smush them up with a fork. You cook off the raw, and then we're going to add about a metric butt ton of basil and some salt and pepper, and we'll be good. Honestly. The stove won't light. Give a lighter. Use a skewer that you've repurposed. So, I mean, why do I make my own sauce? Because I hate kitchen timers. The sauce takes me about as long as it takes for the dough to rise halfway to where I want it. And then the rest of the time is spent preheating the oven. And now we're going to check on our garlic. There he is. Let's give him a little poke. He's pretty soft. Crank the oven to 550. Put your cast iron in there. Your pan has come to heat. Your oven is ready to go, and it's freaking make a pizza time. Look at that. Happy dough. What do I need? I need to get my pan out. So the cast iron is in there at 550 degrees, which is extremely hot. So we're going to be very careful and move very quickly. Throw some vegetable oil on there, like a good amount. At least 3 tablespoons. Almost a quarter of a cup. I'll show you. This oil is already extremely hot, so I'm going to put this back down. Get it out, get it out, get it out. And we're just going to kind of pat it from the middle and make sure there's no super, super thin parts. Now, transferring, that's a whole other kettle of fish. You just kind of got to go for it and hope for the best. And don't burn yourself. It's going to be kind of messy, kind of floppy. It's alright. It's not pretty, but it's delicious. Just throw it on. There's going to be pizza people out there who are like, that's not a pizza, that's gross, you suck. I really like how I make pizza. So, eat a dick, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It's better to shred your own cheese, but this is what's in my fridge. So we're going to use the mozzarella that comes in a bag. I know. This is my everyday pizza. I make a better pizza, but this is my everyday pizza. That's why I'm giving it to you, so that you too can make an everyday pizza in an hour and a half, which is kind of a long time. We even have bags of pepperoni for my husband. I don't eat meat. He does. I won't hold it against him. You do him. It's about half. And then we're going to add some finishing touches. Comes in a jar of oregano. And that's it. When it comes out, I'll add salt and pepper. Back in the oven. Eight minutes. It's a hot oven. Garlic! We forgot our garlic, so they just come right out. Just gonna squish them and put them on the pizza. So there you have our complete pizza, half pepperoni and half cheese with garlic. You're going to eat it. You're going to shove an entire half of this pizza in your mouth. That's how I eat it. Why even bother cutting it? Now that you're done baking, you have to return to your actual life, and I'll see you soon.